In this module, we will look at mortgages, starting with creation of mortgages. A mortgage is a package of rights granted to one person, the mortgagor, to another, the mortgagee, over the mortgagor's land, usually as security for a loan. It gives the mortgagee rights over the mortgaged land in the event of a default by the mortgagor. Following the coming into force of the Land Registration Act 1925, two methods exist of creating a mortgage. The first, and most uncommon, is to grant a lease to the mortgagee for an extremely long term, usually 3,000 years for freehold land, or for leasehold land, for the remaining term of the lease less 10 days. The lease provides that the mortgagee will not be entitled to possession of the land unless the mortgagor breaches the terms of the mortgage, and also contains a provision for cessor on redemption, meaning that the lease terminates automatically if the mortgage debt is repaid. The most common way of creating a mortgage is by executing a deed charging the land by way of legal mortgage. This is much simpler than a mortgage by lease and is the most commonly used method. In unregistered land, a first mortgage is protected by the mortgagee taking the title deeds for the property into his custody. Second and subsequent mortgages, known as puny mortgages, are protected by the registration of a Class C1 land charge against the name of the mortgagor. In registered land, legal charges are protected by registration of a notice on the charges register.